Buongiorno, everybody. Welcome to the new week. Turn this off for a second. I have things heating up here so that we can get to cooking. You know, spring is totally here. Summer's on the way, and we definitely need to always be doing things that are of the season. So, you all know that the purpose of my show, Dorina's Kitchen, is to encourage you, to entice you, to motivate you to get back to the kitchen, get back to the table. We need to eat dinner at the table. Every meal that we possibly can, we need to eat at the table facing each other. So, you know, try to make a special meal, sit at the table, face each other, and have some conversation. And if you don't, you know, after you've been together with somebody for a really long time, sometimes you're like, really got nothing to say. What do you got to say? You're with each other all day, every day. And yet, we do have things to say. Don't forget about your dreams and aspirations. Don't forget about that plan you want to do next weekend. Don't forget about talking about what you did fun a couple weeks ago, or last summer when you were somewhere. Well, not last summer. Last summer we were nowhere, but anyway, you know what I'm saying? And if not, go online and find some of those questions and answers. Play a game. You know, sometimes we think we know each other and then we forget that maybe something's changed. Maybe I saw something on TV and I like this thing or this idea or this design or something that I didn't used to like or whatever. So, you know, you got to keep getting to know each other all the time. So anyway, a great way to entice somebody to the table is to make the dish we're making today. We are making angel hair pasta. So I actually have the water already hot because it only takes a couple minutes to cook. But we have baby bay scallops. Woohoo! Pretty little ones. And some nice broccoli rabe. Ta-da! We actually have some beautiful fresh parsley here. So we're going to make a nice little angel hair pasta with scallops and broccoli rabe. It's going to be so nice. We're going to make a nice little, you know, sauce for it, juiciness, something. It's all going to be good. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is get this pan really hot. The best way, all right, I've had scallops lots of different ways, and a lot of times when they're in a sauce, they get, you know, they're soft and smooth. I like a crust on mine. Now, of course, when you put it in a wet sauce, it's gonna get softer anyway, but I feel like when you sear the scallops, and this is just my personal thing, so, you know, you do it how you like, they're gonna cook regardless. I like them seared so that they have that little caramelized brownness on the edges. So I'm going to sear the scallops first, and I'm gonna take them out, cook up the rest of the stuff, then throw them back in, and hopefully they'll keep a little bit of that crispness to them. And then in the meantime, we're going to salt our water, which I didn't do yet. So I'm just putting a nice tablespoon, actually it was a little much, a nice big tablespoon of salt in your pasta water. And we've got this getting hot. So now I've got my scallops here. Let me move my wine bottle. Oh, you know what? Speaking of wine bottle, before we get started, we're gonna have a little before dinner aperitivo. Okay, so these here are San Pellegrino bitters. They're non-alcoholic, but they are so yummy. So what you do, you can buy these at Italian stores, probably at like other specialty stores, maybe at a Whole Foods, I don't know. But they're cute, they're red. They also come in clear, a little fizzy. But they're a nice little refresher before you have your meal, you know, gets your stomach ready to receive food. I don't know, one time I heard it like something like that in Italian, and it just sounded so good. All right, really quick here, I'm going to cut a piece of this lemon because I like lemon in mine. It's really good. Just put a squeeze of lemon in. This is an organic lemon that I washed, so it's okay. I'm just gonna use the finger stirrer because, you know, I don't have to waste anything and get something dirty. So, oh my gosh. I just got these. I haven't had any for a while. I've been out, and you know, when I have these, I just close my eyes and I'm standing at the bar in Italy before lunch having a quick bitter with a friend. So, salud. Okay, first thing we're gonna do is I've let these scallops drain a little, but I'm gonna put them on paper towels here and really dry them off. You really want them dry before you sear them. Otherwise, the wetness just keeps them from searing. So I'm just gonna put them here in the paper towels. Move this out of here. Spread them out. And I'm gonna really pat them dry completely. Let's see how many paper towels I need. So, I love scallops. You know, when I have seafood in Italy, you know, here we are so used to having seafood with butter. And don't get me wrong, I love butter. But I've had olive oil in Italy that I thought was butter. No kidding. It was that bright and buttery and oh God. Look at, see, these are nice and dry now. I don't know if you can see them. Whoop. I'm not gonna pick them up. My luck, they'll go whoop. Okay, so we are gonna use my really good olive oil from Italy. So I don't, actually, okay, it's in a Il Bastardo wine bottle, but it's not. This is my secret way to hide it. Nobody wants to drink Il Bastardo, but I'm going to just put a little bit in, just a smidge. This is my stuff that is, I'm just gonna spread it around here. Now I have turned this off because it was really hot, but I'll let it kind of come down a little. I'm gonna put this over here. Don't want to spill it. That's my stuff from Mattinatella, from my friends at Lido delle Rose, which is a beach. Ooh, hear them? So I'm just gonna place these babies in the hot pan. Give them a little space. I think I have just enough space. So I want them to really sear. If there's too many for like the pan, then just do it in 2 batches. Because it really is better to take an extra minute than it is to, you don't rush perfection, you know? All right, I'm gonna do that. I love my tongs. See, they're actually starting, the first ones I put in are searing already. So I just want them to sear, so I'm not gonna touch them. I'm gonna let them be on nice high heat for a minute and let that go. All right, while that's going, I know you're not gonna be able to see this right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and start the cooking the broccoli rabe. All right, so I've got this nice broccoli rabe. It's already been washed. I'm just gonna give it a couple of, like a cut in half. I kind of want it to be not too small. I want it to have some body to it. I'm just gonna cut these pieces here that fell off, these leaves, once in there. Okay. So what we're gonna do with those, let's see. And we're gonna use some of the same oil. Well, today we're doing, you know what? I've got about a little over a month, hopefully, prayerfully, that I'm going to Italy. So hopefully I'll get some more oil and I can go ahead and comfortably finish this up because I'm gonna get some more. And I know they have lots of it because they didn't have a lot of people visiting to buy it last year, so I'm gonna bring home a bunch. So I'm gonna warm that oil up. I'm gonna put a little garlic in it. Before I do that, let me check these scallops. Okay, see, they're getting a little bit of gold. Wait, a little gold in there on the side. Runaway scallop. We're gonna let them sit one more minute. I'm gonna get my garlic out. Runaway scallop. All right, we're gonna rough chop some of this garlic, just not too teeny tiny, because I don't want it to burn. And I like the little chunks with the broccoli rabe. So I got like 2 good sized cloves. I'm gonna stick them in there. Oh yeah. Let them sizzle for a minute. Then I'm going to put this damp broccoli rabe in there, because when they're damp like that, they are already, it adds a little water. All right, I'm doing this like this because I don't want them to, if they're stuck a little and you give them a good scrape, then they don't fall apart. Hold on. Let's get my thingy here. Okay. Of course. So now I can move them. But if you do it while they're, you know, if you try to turn them while they're stuck to the bottom, then they break apart. So we're just turning them over now that they're loose. Get some more sear on them. Okay. Those are almost done. That garlic here is nice and golden. See how they're pretty? Woo! Wait, there we go. So we're going to go ahead and put some of this babies in. All right, I'm going to go ahead and take these and put them here. Now I'm going to put the rest of the scallops in with a little bit, just a smidge more oil, just enough to barely coat it. And it's like a teaspoon. Okay, just enough to barely coat there. And now we're going to put the rest of them in. And before they stick, I'll spread them out here. Woohoo! Now, again, this is the way I like to do it. It doesn't mean it's chefy or official or the way they do it somewhere else. Just the way I like it. All right, I'm going to put my big water back on because it was already almost boiling, but I didn't want it to get overboil. You know, boil out, go away, finish up. All right, so my broccoli rabe is already shrinking down. Got some stems in there, and you all, I think by now you know I like my stems and my greens, but I put them down at the bottom. Make sure they're down on the bottom so that, ooh, yeah. Put on a little more oil. Just a little more, because I only put a little teeny bit in, but I don't like to get the oil too hot on the bottom. I'd rather put it on top then and let it, you know, stir around. Okay, now I'm going to put a lid on this and let them steam for a minute. Okay, my water's on, my broccoli rabe is steaming. These babies are on now. I put nothing on these yet because I'm going to season them. I could salt and pepper them a smidgen if I wanted to in the pan, you know, but it's really going to happen more in a few minutes. So now I'm going to just take a little bit of this fresh parsley, and while that stuff is cooking up, I'm just going to take all these stems off. And we're just going to chop this up. I love the smell. See, this is, you get the first beautiful sense of the food. You know, it's funny though, usually I don't like to eat what I'm cooking when I'm cooking it, you know, but like little test tastes like I did, that's one thing. But to eat it, I like to wait till I'm sitting down. So I really want to just enjoy it. And if you test taste too much when you're in the kitchen, then you end up not being hungry, you know, and I want to sit and you don't have time to enjoy it. You really got to be sitting at the table to enjoy. All right. Let's see if we can turn these babies over. Yep, they need the spatula because I want that sear to stick to the scallop and not as much. There we go, to the pan. Oh, they're beautiful. Okay. Once these are seared just a little bit more, we're gonna make our sauce, and then we're gonna have some lunch. Oh, hear that? Let's put that on the... Look at the beautiful green these are. Okay, if you just toss them in the oil first, and then just let them steam a little. So I'm gonna let these steam a little bit more because the stems are still just a little stiff. But I'm gonna go ahead, I already have the garlic in there. I'm gonna put a little salt, a little pepper, just a little bit of pepper, not too much. Toss it around a little. Make sure my stems are on the bottom, closest to the heat, and whatever little moisture is down there to steam them. Okay. All right, here's what we're gonna do now. We're gonna go ahead and throw the rest of these scallops back in here. And we're gonna use that fancy word that chefs use. We're gonna deglaze the pan. Basically, we're gonna unsticky the sticky. So right now we've got some of that beautiful stickiness that was on my spatula. It tastes so good. So we're gonna get that to unstick. So if anybody's ever heard the word deglaze and didn't know what it meant, when you put liquid in a hot pan that's got stuff stuck to it, you put some wine in there or some other liquid, but wine is a great liquid to use. And then you just now I'm going to put a little salt in here, pinch of pepper. I'm going to go ahead and put just a little lemon juice, not too much. I don't want it to be lemony, but I want a little lemon to give it, I think I did it the wrong way. A lemon in my eye. There we go, just a little bit. There. Anyway. Oh crap. I've got literally lemon drops all over my face. Oh. You see, when you get all this stuff up, it helps thicken the sauce. Put that on there to make that go faster. That's on low. All right, the broccoli rabe is just about done. So what I'm gonna do, now that I've gotten this all off, okay. So here's what we're gonna do. Take my pot holder. We're gonna do a little switcheroo here. We're gonna take this, I'm gonna put just a smidge more wine in, just a smidgen. Because I want this to all, oh yeah. We're gonna put this all in here. Hold on, get it right. Got all those crumbs off of there. Look at how pretty that looks, right? Look at that. Oh, it's nice. Broccoli rabe and the scallops. Okay, the water's boiling. So it's only going to take a couple minutes now for us to cook this angel hair. And we'll put the whole pound in. Get my tongs here. We're going to just let them sit 1 second. Just pull them into the water. Make sure that they're all twisted up. One thing I love about angel hair, I love eating it, but I also love cooking it because you put it in, it melts down, in like just a couple minutes it's ready. So we're gonna take this angel hair right out of the water and throw it in here. So now we've got garlic, we've got broccoli rabe, we've got scallops, white wine, Now we're just gonna take this and we're gonna toss it around. Now, if you want, you can add butter to this, but I'm just gonna add some more of my, I'm feeling like I'm in Italy today. So I'm going to add a little bit of this pasta water. I'm gonna put a little bit of the pasta water in because that's got some of the starch and the saltiness from the pasta. Oh, look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Look at this. Huh? Oh, yes. So this. Now, the other thing I'm going to throw in here is some of this beautiful chopped parsley on top. It's green. It's not going to really see it because the broccoli rabe is green, but that's good, you know. And I'm going to just, for the heck of it, I'm going to, let's see if I can do it and squirt myself in the face again. I'm going to go ahead and just throw a little more fresh lemon juice on top. Boom. Just for, you know, a little pop. So let's see what it looks like in a plate. First thing you need when you make a dish this beautiful is a beautiful plate. Una piatta bella. I'm going to put some of this angel hair in here. And we're going to make sure that we have some of the beautiful goodies in here. Oh, broccoli rabe and some of these beautiful scallops. And here we go. Isn't that beautiful? And you see, I don't know which way you can see it best, but there it is. It's beautiful. So this is lunch today for us, or dinner, or pranzo, as they would say it in Italy. You know, I'm gonna taste it. Okay, here we go. Mmm. 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 So got pasta everywhere. It's so light. This is a perfect dish. We're gonna eat outside on the deck today. This is a perfect summer day dish. Reminds me of being in Italy. I'm gonna do a little bit of this. Let's see if I can do it right without dropping the bottle. Just a little bit of this. Boom. Can I tell you that olive oil, you can drink it by the bottle like that. So anyway, here you go. Scallops, broccoli rabe, garlic, parsley, little angel hair, little wine, little lemon. You're good to go. Simple, simple, and really tasty. And a great dish to impress people, you know? I mean, you're impressed, aren't you? So I'm gonna put this right here. I'm going to finish drinking this. I'm gonna call Pasquale out of the office. We're gonna have lunch outside in the beautiful sunshine. So I wish you guys a wonderful day today. Don't forget how important it is to make a good meal to bring your family to the table. You know, if you're having a before dinner drink and you want to let the kids have something festive too, or even for yourself, because these are actually adult drinks sold in bars in Italy. Of course, a bar over there is like a cafe, an ice cream parlor, a bar all in one. But anyway, it's time for lunch. I don't want this to get cold, so Pasquale and I are going to go eat. So I'm going to go get another dish, serve us up, and we're done. Have a great day. Mwah! Ciao.